Yep.
Hello and welcome to M&M&M, the podcast, episode 4. I'm here with my geysers, a.k.a. my guys, my bros, my dogs, Mark Huggins
Yo.
and Mark Hackett.
That's me.
All right, so this is the 4th episode of this young podcast.
Wow.
And I can't speak for them, but I've been having so much fun, even though this is getting absolutely no views and absolutely no popularity. But honestly, this is a great way to pass the time, and I really feel like we're doing something beneficial with our lives.
Yeah, this is definitely teaching us life skills.
I'd say yeah. I mean, I always like to edit something. I'm always editing something, and I finished my recent project, so this definitely gives me something to do besides make music.
Yeah.
Which, if you haven't already, go to Rant Time.
No free promo.
Yeah, we're not promoting your.
Links in the description.
No free promos.
Listen, we need all the viewers to be on this one, not yours, Mark.
Look, and even if you do, you're getting 12 views, so it's not that crazy.
Literally.
Actually, I get 30 views on my music. To be
wow.
surprised.
Wow.
Not to rub it in or anything. I'm just saying.
Flex.
I
Thanks
just
for rubbing that in. Hold on while I put my blanket on. No, but yeah.
This podcast has definitely, I wouldn't say been beneficial to our lives, as it has. I don't think it has teaching me like skills, but I definitely think
it hasn't teaching me anything either. But
I think it's cool.
I've gotten dumber doing this.
I think it's definitely cool that we can bring in all of our friends, one at a time. And, our group chat, Good Morning Hornet, shout out Good Morning Hornet.
Shout out.
Hashtag they've been watching promos. They've been watching it, and they've said been having a good time watching it. So I'm glad that we can smile.
Yeah, it's a nice way also to just keep us all in contact. I mean, we're all cooped up in our houses. Like, there's only so much time you can go like that, And we all miss each other. We used to see each other every single day, and now we're just home. So, it's nice.
Especially we used to see each other in the morning. We used to see each other cranky, tired.
Yep.
Yeah, we used to see each other after school, before school, and all the above. So, not seeing you guys has been, it's been different. Mm-hmm. I can't say it's been bad or good, but it's been different.
Hackett definitely doesn't miss you.
Yeah, no, Hackle misses no one, but...
Yeah, I'm a lone wolf. I know nobody else. I'm an independent black man who don't need no man.
I heard a joke. The worst part about being a lone wolf is... I can't remember the punchline. I'm sorry.
The worst part about being a lone wolf is being alone and being a wolf.
No. Oh, man, I can't remember it now. Wow, okay.
You don't remember?
I can't remember
I hate when that happens.
I can't remember the joke at all.
You guys want to hear a joke?
Yeah, sure.
Matt, should I tell one of my jokes from last night?
Go ahead.
As long as I don't know if you can say the ones from last night.
I can't.
No.
Not the farmer one or anything like that?
Do the one with the back door open.
We're really just telling jokes right now, but it's okay.
All right, yeah, why not? It's good. It's a good one. All right, so three farmers are traveling the countryside and they need a place to stay.
Oh my God.
They found a farm. You know this one, Mark?
Yeah, you've told it like 17 times.
Oh, well, my bad.
No, it's okay.
But for the people who don't know, yeah. 3 farmers are traveling the countryside and they need a place to stay. So they find a barn. They go up to the farmer's house, they knock on the door, and they say, "Hey, can we stay here for the night? We don't have anywhere to go." Farmer goes, "Yeah, you can stay here, but you're going to have to sleep in the barn because I don't want you guys touching my daughter." "Oh, we're not going to touch your daughter. It'll be fine. We're just going to sleep in the barn for the rest of the night." "Okay, you guys have a good night." Farmer goes to bed, and he wakes up, and his back door is open.
No.
He gets super pissed. He grabs his shotgun, he goes into the barn. He tells the 3 guys to line up. Goes to the first guy. "Did you kiss my daughter?" "Yes, I kissed your daughter." "Okay, I want you to go into the field and pick 100 of your favorite fruit." He goes to the second guy. "Did you kiss my daughter?" "Yes, I kissed your daughter." "Okay, I want you to go into the field and pick 100 of your favorite fruit." He goes to the third guy. "Did you kiss my daughter?" "Yeah, I kissed your daughter." "All right, go into the field, pick 100 of your favorite fruit."
They all kiss.
So the first guy comes back. Yeah.
Daughters for the team, let me tell you.
Daughter's definitely for the team. Probably got a train on her. But the first guy comes back with cherries. And the farmer points a shotgun at him. He says, I want you to shove those cherries up your ass. The guy goes, what? He goes, do it, otherwise I'll blow your head off. Okay. So the guy starts shoving the cherries up his ass. The second guy comes back with grapes. Farmer points a shotgun at him, says, shove those grapes up your ass. The guy goes, oh, okay. And now they're shoving the fruit up their ass. And they're laughing. And the farmer's like, what? What's going on here? And they just keep on laughing. The farmer points a shotgun at them. He's like, what are you guys, sick? You're enjoying this? Why are you laughing? They look at each other. Then they look at the farmer and they say, because Jim's in the field picking watermelons.
Dude, it never gets old. Hold on, wait. Can I sell a joke? It's not as long as that one.
Yeah, go for it.
All right, hold on, wait. But I have to give credit to this one because I didn't get this on myself or make it up. I'm gonna give credit to Zachary Abdel Salam. I don't know if it's his joke, but it's a joke that he told me. That's where I got it from. Okay. So there's 3 baby cows and a mama cow, right?
Okay.
So one of the baby cows goes up to the mom one day and she's like, Mama, why did you name me Rose? And the mama cow says, well, because when you were a baby, a rose fell on your head. Second cow comes up, Mama, why did you name me Violet? Well, because when you were a baby, a violet fell on your head. The third one comes up and goes, and the mom goes, shut up, Cinderblock. And that's it.
Okay. Putting aside the jokes.
That one was really good. Shit. Oh my god.
Mom really likes that one.
Oh my god. I thought it was gonna be like, why'd you name me shit or something like that.
So putting aside the jokes real quick.
Yes.
Me and Hackett were having a nice long conversation last night. Held me up until 1 a.m. Speaking nonsense. And he needed advice, and basically the advice I gave to him was in form of quotes. And I use the quotes that I like. And I can't say that quotes, meaningful quotes like powerful stuff, help everybody. But I think, looking back, I have a few quotes that I like. I wouldn't say live by, but are part of my code. Do you guys have quotes that you guys hold to?
You want to take this one, Mark, and then I'll say mine?
Let's go. Let's let Matt go first.
Okay.
So I'll give you 2.
Okay.
Basically, my yearbook quote, I thought I came up with this one by myself. I really did. I thought of it by myself. But then I looked up last night, and some girl named Susie, shout out Susie, because she put it in the book, I guess. Mine is, doubt kills more dreams than failure ever will.
Wow.
And then the second one I like to live by, a successful man is just an ordinary man with laser focus.
A successful man is just an ordinary man with laser focus.
I wouldn't use laser focus exactly, but...
Because what if you win the lottery? That's successful.
Yeah.
You didn't need a lot.
You're successfully lucky. I don't know.
You're successfully lucky. That's not being successful.
I guess, I don't know.
I think there's a difference between a successful man and a rich man.
Yeah, that is true, too.
Yeah, it depends on
but there is a fine line between that, because the successful man becomes rich, or
he's rich.
Reaches the point he wanted to reach.
He didn't inherit rich.
Okay, yeah. So yeah,
well,
but I don't know. There's a fine line, because a rich man could be successful.
A rich man can be successful.
A poor man can be successful too.
Exactly.
And a rich man can be unsuccessful.
That's what we're saying. Do you guys have quotes that you like?
Mark, do you want to go first? Because I have some if you don't.
I have one that I can think of, because I didn't write anything down, and I'm sorry, and that's my fault. But the one that I remember is, this one from Star Wars that I always just like whatever, and that's you brought him here to kill me. No. No, that's Anakin, by the way. No, it's really cliche, but the do or do not, there is no try, right? Okay.
Yoda.
And that's Yoda. And I mean, obviously things aren't that black and white, but it just like it reminds me to just kind of keep pushing, like you can saying that you tried is a really good excuse, because it just allows you to kind of cop out, but you got to remember that trying doesn't really mean anything. You either do something or you don't.
In the end, it does come down to that.
Yeah.
Because trying has no value.
Mm-hmm.
And
it does have value, but I think it's too often used as an excuse for.
But in an end result, what does trying get you? Either what you were trying to do or nothing.
Yeah, I mean, like if I'm doing math homework, right? And not saying completing a math assignment is like a life goal of mine, but if I'm doing a math problem and I don't understand it, I mean, I could say, "Oh, I tried," or I could like go on YouTube and figure out how to do the problem and get 100 on my homework. I don't know. Like that's just a day-to-day example.
Now, I have 3 quotes that I can think of off the top of my head. There's a lot more, but actually now I have 4. But
no, now we have 5. Oh, 6.
I got 7.
Yeah, it's called a website.
But one that a lot of these 3 hold a lot of value to me because I don't know, they just struck a chord. This one was said by Confucius, which is an ancient Chinese philosopher, and he said, if a man sets on a journey for revenge, he should dig 2 graves. Which is basically how I took it is sometimes you gotta let shit go, which a lot of people don't seem to do nowadays. Just let that shit go and then you'll be fine. Now the second one is a little bit more meaningful in the fact of you guys would know, but like I'm not gonna say.
I won't know. I'm not gonna know.
It's John Greenwolf or whatever his name is. I might have butchered that. But he said, through all sad words, tongue or pen, the saddest of these, what might have been.
You told me that one last night.
Yeah.
I guess that's
when I was...
Yeah.
And that holds, like, the saddest words in the human language were never, like, something that you would think, I guess. Because that seemed, like, out of the ordinary.
Saddest what if, basically.
Yeah.
What if?
And... the next 2, one of them was a quote by Lex Luthor, and it was. This one's kind of long, so I'm gonna probably butcher this, but
okay.
It was. Some people can read War and Peace coming away with it as a simple adventure story. Others can read the back of a chewing gum wrapper and unlock the secrets to the universe. Mm-hmm. So basically, life is all about perspective, or how you see things,
and what you do with the things you see.
Yes.
Wow.
Exactly. And then the last one is probably my favorite. It is the ability to speak does not make you intelligent. Qui-Gon Jinn.
That is a good one. That is a good one.
Wait, who said that again?
Qui-Gon Jinn, episode 1. Phantom Menace.
I love Qui-Gon Jinn. He should have died.
So enough holding out. Let's bring her in. The guest of today's podcast.
The myth. The legend.
The woman, the myth, the legend, Mia Preziosi, a.k.a. Mia Pretzel. How you doing, Mia?
Hello, guys. I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic.
Wonderful.
All right. I just had ice cream, so I'm happy.
I wish I had ice cream.
God.
I just had chocolate milk.
What did you have, Mia?
Well, today we actually had like a Thanksgiving dinner style meal because we had a turkey from like 3 months ago in the freezer. So we made that. No, it wasn't a chicken, even though it might have looked like it. It was a little turkey. It was really cute. And it was so good. So that was very enjoyable. And then me and my sister watched bootleg Broadway musicals today. So that was something fun.
Moral of the story, Mia doesn't know the difference between a chicken and a turkey, but
no. What?
I don't know.
Ran over
That
a
looked
turkey.
like a chicken to me.
It didn't. It wasn't. I promise.
Either that or you're a monster for killing a baby turkey like that.
Well, no, I had nothing to do with it. So.
Okay.
You just
Ate
ate
the
his
eyeballs. So something about Mia that is very special, besides her amazing voice and her amazing acting skills.
Oh my goodness! Thank you.
Technically, I mean, people call her a teacher. She actually teaches kids at the school up ahead. Mia, can you tell us how impactful teaching the youth and really inspiring the youth has been for you?
Well, I'm really happy that I did this, like that internship, not only because I didn't have to do 3 class periods of like schoolwork, but because I went in and I just wanted to see what the education field was kind of like and if it was something I wanted to go into. So I went into a 3rd grade classroom that was more of like an inclusion class where there was people of all different learning abilities and levels in there. And I loved being in that room because every single kid was different. There was something different. They had different strengths, weaknesses, and they all had different needs. And it was just so heartwarming to see them all learning and all grasping something. And it's just this different feeling that I've never felt before of like fulfillment. And I was just really happy to be able to do that. Well, obviously before, we weren't in school anymore, but it just made me realize that it's such like a rewarding profession. Education, teachers are just so great. Like in all they do. And I was really happy that I got to watch like the kids grow like throughout just a few months. They learned so much, they gained so much confidence, and I had like little like relationships with them. Like they would be my little friends and we'd talk and they'd tell me things, and it was just really nice. So I'm glad that I got to do that. I hope I get to go back. But it was really nice while it lasted. And they came to see the holiday show and they were blown away. They loved it so much.
Oh, well.
Oh, so the holiday show, you wrote that with Mark Huggins, did you not?
Yes, we co-wrote the holiday show.
What
it's one of
show that was. Sorry to cut you off, but
no, go ahead.
For 2 high school kids to write a show by themselves is absolutely crazy.
I'm glad you think so.
What was the process?
Absolutely crazy.
Because
me and Hatchet have trouble trying to name videos, and you guys are making full-on plays.
So
we had trouble writing lyrics for our song.
That took 4 days.
Mark
4
Huggins.
days.
Yeah.
4 days, and then we were like, we can't do this.
well, see, you just got to stick to it, because what happened was Mark and I knew that we wanted to do something different, something new. We went in and talked to our advisor, and we were like, yo, we want to do something fresh. We want to do something that nobody's really ever seen before. And I had an idea, and I told Mark about my idea, and he was like, are you sure that makes sense? Like, that doesn't make much sense.
Well, okay.
And I was like, no, go ahead.
I wanted to make sure that everything was like gonna be okay. Like when you first had said that you wanted to write something, I was like, okay, let's see what it is. Kind of like I didn't think it was stupid. I just wanted to make sure it was all functional.
Yeah, so we made sure that it was functional. So what we did was it was literally like an hour after we met with our advisor. We went to my house, we sat in front of the computer, and then we literally just brainstormed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
we sat down and we figured out what songs we wanted, what Christmas songs we wanted in there. We figured out what characters we wanted, and then we started from there building a 3-act structure. And it was actually kind of cool. We put a story together in like 4 hours. And then I was like, all right, we have a map, we have an outline. I'm going to get started on dialogue. And then Mark had a few projects of his own where he had to arrange music and stuff.
Oh, I remember helping you out with that, Mark.
I didn't ask for help.
What? No, remember you had something with the tempo or whatever?
He's like, I didn't need you. You just came to me.
I had the one problem with GarageBand. I was wondering if you knew what to do. Yeah, sorry, I forgot about that.
Oh, okay, so it was a technical issue. I'm just remembering it wrong. That was my bad.
It was like a kick line. I was trying to figure out how to slow down the tempo in one song.
That was one of the best parts of the show, though.
Thank you.
Mark arranged like a villain song version of Winter Wonderland, and it just sounded so awesome and so like scary.
Mike, there's 2 or 3 moments that I remember clear as day because they're my favorite moments, but like they're stapled as high school memories. One is Jeremy coming on One is Jeremy coming on. Oh, we don't got it. We don't got it. We don't.
Yes. That was
That
one of
was
our
amazing.
favorite jokes that we put in there. We knew that was going to be a good one because it was one of those running gags.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that resonated with you. Yes, what else?
Number 2 was when I think Huggins got like rejected on the stage. No. Now I remember it. She sat down to ask Huggins to play a song on the piano, and he just slams it down and walks away. So I laughed so hard.
That's a scene from the actual Charlie.
Yeah, it's an
Oh,
actual scene from the movie. Like, we took bits and pieces from the movie because
Yeah.
that was the original story we wanted, and then we put it in there.
Mm-hmm.
And the audience on, like, our open dress with, like, adults and families and friends who came in to see it, they really loved it. And they laughed at the jokes like they knew what a lot of these jokes were from.
Yeah.
And it was nice to see that, like, all throughout the community. Everybody
But my
appreciated it.
favorite, and probably is one of the high school memories cemented in my senior year. It is my first play recording. Hackett looks at me. He says, "Matt, I need you to stay focused, and I need you to do a good job." He put me upstairs, right?
Okay.
It's Aaliyah Watkins. Shout out my cousin. Not really my cousin, though. It's her solo performance, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the way the light hit, I don't know what, like, I know what he was doing now, but I don't know how to describe it. And all you hear, and he told me to stay quiet, be serious, and all you hear is Hackett over the thing. If he could put in the clip of what he was doing, all you hear is Hackett going, "I'm amazing! I'm amazing! I'm the best! I'm the best!
Yeah,
I'm
because
amazing!"
because it was
And everyone's like, "What are you saying?" And all he did was like mix 2 shots, and he thought he was the next Steven Spielberg.
Yeah, no, but because the background was black, right? So, like, I was doing the transition, like, I was pulling the lever on the switcher, and it looked like there was a silhouette behind her. Like, it was some, like, 80s pop star song. And I was like, this is great! This is great!
Did that end up on the final cut that's, like, on the YouTube?
No, because fucking, I'm gonna say this. Wetham decided he wasn't gonna download the footage the night before. So we had to delete that, and we ended up just using his show.
Okay.
Because we didn't have any other show. So it
Well-
was like, what the hell?
I really wish I could have seen it. It sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a big
That's
pain.
what that
No,
show.
funny guy.
But my big memory from that is the kids crying after you stabbed the Mouse King.
And then the next day, you guys had to change the ending.
well-
Yeah, the ending was too violent.
Because we weren't going to change it. It's like one of the teachers who knows one of the elementary school teachers came up to us. She was like, "I don't know what you want to do, but there were kindergarten teachers yesterday who said that the kids were crying and really disturbed by the death of the Mouse King. And if you want to change that to something else, it's your call, it's your show. But I just wanted to let you know that that's what was happening."
In my opinion,
And
they gotta grow up.
Yeah, come on now. There was no.
Come
on,
You gotta
2-year-old,
just
Yeah,
settle
those
down.
jerk kindergartners didn't like our show. Ugh.
Yeah.
But it was funny though because instead they had the whole stage crew chase the Mouse King around the aisles. That was one of the best parts of the show too.
That
The
was-
fight
yeah.
scene. We thought that was a really nice addition.
It was
I
my
We threw
first
that
time
together.
kind of behind the scenes of a play, and I was getting the Grinch tapping my shoulder trying to scare me as I'm trying to man a camera. Like, they just walk around like it's nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're in it. Once you're playing a character and you're in the middle of a show, like that's it. You're in it. Because I remember like doing a Nutty Nutcracker Christmas my freshman year, and there was a lot of stuff where you had to go through the aisles, and I was the Nutcracker the entire time, and those kids, they really think you're those characters. So our actors feed off of that too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like it'll make them feel like they're actually the character, and it makes for a great show.
Mm-hmm.
My little cousin went to that, and she was sitting right in the middle, and I was so excited to see her, right? And I was so excited for you guys because it was the 3rd day, and everyone loved the play. So I'm like, oh my gosh, she's gonna love it, right? And Hackett's with me, and she's walking past me. I'm like, Bella, hey! She looks at me, sees me, instantly starts bawling her eyes out. I was like, what's going on? What's going on? I had to go over to her house that night because I was like, what, did you not like the play or something? She goes, I was just looking for Angelo, her brother. And I was like, what? I got so upset.
Jeez.
I remember that story. I remember you telling that story.
Oh, man.
You watch a Disney movie to cheer her up, Matt?
No.
You did not?
Okay.
No? Nothing? Well,
I mean-
Mia, you're a big fan of Disney, correct?
Yeah, Mia. Okay, wow. All right. Okay, hold on. Mark,
Yes.
that was, you know what? That was the least smooth transition.
No, I think that was pretty smooth.
I was just trying to get it there.
Mark,
He
that's
goes,
my.
he goes, yo, so to cheer her up, you watch a Disney movie.
I was trying to get her there, and then
Mark,
you're just like, no.
I was
why would
gonna
do
do it. That's
that?
my topic. I was gonna do it.
Well, I was just trying.
Okay, let's start over.
I was trying to dish it to him, and he goes, and all of a sudden I was like, oh shit, no. I was like, I didn't watch no Disney movie.
Well, I was gonna let you take over, but I was just trying to get you there.
I know. I was just about to do it, man.
I'm sorry. We
Yeah,
were on
I'm
the same
Bad,
page.
because I interrupted Huggins before on accident, like I always do, and then he was just about to say it again, and Hackett goes, "You watch Disney movie?"
Yeah. Okay. Well, anyway, Mia, you're a Disney fan. Talk about that. God, what can I even say?
All right. Well, wait. That's a little too
No, just talk
broad.
about
Can you
Disney,
give
Mia.
me
No, I'm just kidding.
talk about Disney?
No. All right, Mia. You
Talk about
you are the
Disney.
biggest Disney fan I've ever met. Okay.
Yes.
So how
thank
did your
you.
fascination for Disney start, and what has kept you enthralled all these years?
Well, ever since I was little, like we had Disney VHS tapes of like movies that were made during the Disney Renaissance. So the Disney Renaissance is like Little Mermaid, Aladdin, Beauty and the Beast, Hercules, like all of those good movies from the 90s and early 2000s.
Right.
So we had a whole bunch of VHS. What happened?
I'm sorry. I just talked out loud again. I was gonna
It's
say,
okay.
that's the Renaissance. Those are like the only Disney movies I really like anymore.
Well, there's a lot from the 30s and 40s and 50s, and
Yeah, there's a name for each of the Disney time periods, but that's the one I'm most familiar with.
That's when they put out a lot of movies.
A lot of good stuff.
Yeah, a lot of good stuff.
I like 101 Dalmatians personally. What is your favorite?
My favorite Disney movie?
Yes.
Did you just ask me what my favorite Disney movie is?
Was that a no-no?
I don't have a favorite. I really could not tell you what
What's
my
your
favorite
favorite,
is.
Mia? Come on.
You-
I can't tell you a favorite. So what's your favorite?
Mia,
Don't
you
beat
have
around
a
the bush,
favorite.
Mia.
I don't. I really don't. But I
Okay.
can tell you some of my favorites. But anyway, so those VHS tapes, that's what I started with, and then I realized like this is something I really love.
Mm-hmm.
I went to Disney World when I was 5 years old, and then that's when I really started to fall in love with the theme parks as well. And then I listen to the music all the time. I have a playlist with like 400 Disney songs on it. Now I have a job where I go out Disney princessing. So that's one of the biggest things that this has done for me, and it's also really sparked my love for music and theater. Like Disney princess songs have been my anthems since I was really little, and yeah. So my favorite movies, I guess, like Disney movies, like I love Tangled, I love Princess and the Frog. God, what else? I love Pixar movies. I love Toy Story 2 and Toy Story 3 and Toy Story 4.
Toy Story 4 was not good.
About Toy Story
I-
5.
There is no Toy Story 5.
I have a big question.
Yes.
So, something I wouldn't say I'm a connoisseur of Disney movies because I don't watch them I'll watch them if I'm sitting down with like a bunch of people watching it, but I won't go out of my way to watch it. But
Right,
what I do like to follow is the Pixar theory.
Yes, the Pixar theory is great.
That is crazy.
Uh-huh.
Do you know, Mia? You probably know more about it than we do. Can you explain?
Well,
really
okay.
Yeah, what is that?
Let me just pull up a little bit of information about it. So what it is, it's this big theory that all of the Pixar movies ever created are all connected to one another. Disney also has a theory like based on like a whole bunch of princesses are involved in the Disney theory, but the Pixar theory is a little bit more accurate.
Makes
So
more sense too.
Matt, what do you know about the Pixar theory before
I know that all the movies are connected, and they're not connected in terms of when they came out. So I think Lion King. I'm just putting two movies.
Well, hold on.
All right, this is where we
is
I know.
not Pixar.
Lion King's
Wait, no.
Pixar?
I know it's not Pixar. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Okay.
So I know Lion King. Let's just compare the two movies, Lion King and Up. Lion King came out before Up, right?
right.
But Up could possibly be before Lion King in the Pixar theory if Lion King was Pixar. I know.
Right. Okay.
But specifically with Up is my favorite theory because supposedly the theory is that the old man is already going to heaven. He's already passed.
Yep.
And Russ is his guardian angel leading him up to heaven.
Oh, that makes that movie even more depressing.
I
Jesus
know,
Christ.
for real.
Dude, that fucking movie made me cry the first time. And I don't cry.
No, it's really beautiful. I love Up because it's so. If you really look into it, there's so many like metaphors for certain things, like especially the whole guardian angel theory. It's really
The
beautiful.
score is amazing too.
Hackett, are you a fan of Easter egg type things?
Oh, yes. I love the Pixar Easter eggs.
I do love Pixar Easter eggs.
And the Easter eggs is what really makes the theory like believable. Like those are the things that really help to form it all.
Right.
I know there's a really big, huge Easter egg in what's it? Oh, no, the robot Wall-E.
Mm-hmm.
Wall-E.
With the people, that kind of like is the way the world. I'm so rough on the Pixar theory, but I like it. But like,
No, me too.
but like the way the world, so like the world kind of shut down
Right.
through this one company, and you know how in Wall-E they're on this like spaceship type thing, I think.
The Axiom.
Oh, I
Yeah,
think I know where you're
yeah,
going.
and that company that shut down the world supposedly is the owner of that shit. Like,
Yeah, no, it goes from because in Up, they were the construction workers and they like were in charge of dumping the garbage. So in Wall-E, you see a lot of their brand everywhere,
Right.
and they're the ones who also
By and large, right?
So
By-
yeah,
BNL?
something like that. So in the theory, it's they did that to get people off of Earth, to keep people in space or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Am I right, Mia?
conspiracies.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I remember
Because then
that.
they start over, and them starting over is A Bug's Life, and that's just like the whole like
What?
process of them getting back and the world like regenerating, I guess.
Wow.
That's
Like this
crazy.
is the official stuff that I'm looking at right now.
You mean that you
But-
know from your knowledge brain?
I mean that I know from my brain that I've
Yes.
known
She
forever.
always, yes.
My big brain.
She doesn't
Um,
need internet.
So yeah, some of the other fun things about the Pixar theory is that they say that the witch lady in Brave is actually Boo because there's designs of Sully on some of her I think it's like a bowl or a cup or something.
let me tell you
And-
something.
Aw.
That doesn't
I
make
have
sense
the biggest-
because the time periods are different.
Hackett, I
No.
want you after this episode, just to watch a video on the Pixar theory. I think it's like 30 minutes, dude. They go so in depth, and it's you literally end the video with your jaw on the ground just because of how crazy it is.
Well, there's so much magic. I mean, there could be time travel. Who knows?
Well, it's the doors.
That's true.
The doors are the portals.
Yeah, but the doors
Like,
don't
the
lead to
doors-
different like time periods. They just lead.
Yeah,
to...
but that's what my brain is saying.
Right. There, you know.
Right.
Also
Okay.
in
Wait, so the
Pinocchio-
doors.
Wait, sorry, what?
So the doors are like a key to time travel, in theory.
Yeah, apparently.
In theory.
Watch the video. He's right. There's so many videos on it.
Also,
Wow.
real quick before we start our next segment, there's in Pinocchio, I can't remember any of the names right now, so I'm sorry for everyone. But in the guy's workshop, you can see
Geppetto.
In Geppetto's workshap, you can see. All right, can you calm down? You haven't even watched Pinocchio in years, and I watched it like a couple months ago. So calm down.
Damn, he got
Okay. Wait, hold on. The horse from Toy Story is in Geppetto's workshop.
Bullseye.
Yeah. Okay. All right. You know what? Let's get right into the next segment. Whatever.
Yay! Next section.
Mia, this is
Hi.
our debut of trivia.
Yay!
Okay.
Trivia!
And so, seeing as Mia Preziosi is our guest, we're going to be doing Disney trivia.
Oh my god, I'm scared.
Yeah, you better not mess any of this up.
I
Let's put it this way.
might just.
Okay.
Let's put it this way: keep your dress up, and you're not going to be able to answer these questions.
What?
You know, since she dresses up, and she
Yes,
better be
'cause I'm a
able to answer
princess.
these.
I got it.
Okay.
Yeah, right over our heads.
All right. Now,
Talk about
question,
a swing and a miss.
question number 1. Who is the youngest princess and how old is she?
Okay, Snow White, and she's 14.
All right.
Damn.
What is the first?
I swear my phone's off. Hold on. Okay.
What is the first colorized? Keep that in mind. Mickey Mouse.
Oh
cartoon.
man.
Ooh.
Dude, I don't know. Is it the train one? Is it the one where they're on the train?
That's not what the internet says.
What does the internet say?
The internet says the band concert.
He actually
Okay.
means not the internet. His brain knowledge.
I mean my brain
Okay.
knowledge. So Mia is 1 for 2 right now.
I don't. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
don't worry. The rest are easy. When was
Maybe.
Lion King released?
94.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, hold on. 1894.
No, 1994.
There we go.
Oh.
All right,
Let's say
2 for 3.
1894.
2 for
Disney
3.
wasn't even founded till like
She's got-
the 20s.
She's got 66% right so far. Okay. Who was the only main Disney character
Oh my god. No.
with 0 lines?
Oh wait, hold on.
Oh, this
Damn
is
it.
a hard one.
Damn it.
Damn it.
Damn it.
Damn it.
Damn it.
Damn it.
No. Wait, you can't do this. I'm starting to think Pixar.
Damn it.
Don't think Pixar.
I know I don't want to think Pixar.
I'll give you a hint. The movie is named after this character.
Oh, boo.
Stop.
Wait,
Now I'm
does
gonna
that-
sound stupid if I don't know it.
No, it's okay.
Does that even help?
Is it Coco?
No.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Because
No, for
because
Coco.
the main character in that movie speaks.
Wait, no.
You got one more
We're
try.
gonna give her a second life.
And Coco's Pixar.
So
It's okay. I confused DC and Marvel yesterday.
yeah, it's
Oh, it's okay. I would have done the same thing.
well
Wait, you said, wait.
0 lines. Does not speak once.
Nada. Zilch.
Can I have a hint? Is it a boy or a girl?
It's a boy, I
It's a
think.
boy.
Wow. Why don't I?
Okay, how's this? I'll give you another hint just that way everything's a little easier. It's not a human.
Does that narrow it down?
Hackett,
Yeah.
you're so dumb, Hackett. You're so dumb.
I know what it is. I know the answer. I'm just thinking, like, there's a lot of Pixar or Disney.
Oh, you know
Hackett,
what?
you're-
Actually, all right, hold on, everyone. I want to just say this to all of the viewers. I got these from. I just looked up Disney trivia and copied and pasted them, basically. But I actually don't think this is right. I think there's more than one character with 0 lines.
main character. Like,
Yeah,
the movie
no,
was
I know,
named
I know,
after
main character. I think there's more than one main character with 0 lines.
Huggins. This is dumb. You know, this is really
This
dumb.
is really dumb.
This is dumb.
Dumb.
I'm still thinking. Like I'm still beating myself up
Man,
over
Mia's
this.
acting really dumb.
What
right
is
now.
this?
Yo,
Oh
Mia,
Mia's
stop
acting-
being dumb.
Stop being dumb.
my god.
Yo, stop
If
being
only she
dumb.
could pronounce the B.
Stop being dumb, yo.
Dumb.
What is it?
Oh my god. Just take a guess. Take a guess.
All
There you
right,
go.
stop being dumb, yo. Pronounce the B.
Oh, is it Dumbo?
Yeah, there we go.
Hey!
There we go. But then, yeah, okay,
Wow.
so that's the answer that was written. But I also think, does Bambi ever speak?
Bambi speaks.
Oh,
Bambi
Bambi
speaks
does.
when he's a baby and an
Bambi
adult.
speaks
Tinkerbell,
throughout the whole
Tinkerbell.
movie. That's right. Okay.
Tinkerbell.
But
No,
Tinkerbell
Bob.
talks in her movie is the thing.
Tinkerbell
Yeah,
does
but-
talk in her movies.
But in the Peter Pan or Netherland or whatever the fuck it's called. Yeah, Peter Pan. She doesn't speak. I'm sorry.
No,
Yeah, but
she
she's
doesn't,
Not
but
a main
she's
char-
so
she's not the main
mean.
character. Peter Pan's the main character.
I guess so.
So,
All right.
okay.
Wow, I'm really sorry I just wasted your time with that one.
It's okay. It's okay.
I can't believe I didn't know
This is
that.
what the show's about. Now, Mia, this one is the hardest question. This is the lightning question. Okay, so who voiced Ham in Toy Story, Yeti in Monsters Inc.
John
and-
Ratzenberger.
Okay, well there you go.
He was on an episode of that 70s show that I was watching this morning. My
Talk
jaw
about
dropped to
lightning.
the floor.
All right, Mia. Side question. What
Yes,
was
what's
his, Who did he play in Cheers?
Oh,
Oh, she doesn't know that.
I don't know
She's
things.
never
I'm
watched.
sorry.
She's never even watched a movie.
Wha-
No,
No,
it
I've
wasn't
seen movies.
Have
Just-
you really? Have you seen movies?
No,
Mia doesn't
we're
watch
not
any
going.
movies.
We're not going here right now.
Okay, but she does know John Ratzenberger voiced Ham in Toy Story and Yeti in Monsters Inc. So, good job, Mia. You only got 2 wrong.
John
That is-
Ratzenberger voices a character in every single Pixar movie. For those who have
For
not
real?
known that,
Wow.
yes,
Look at
you guys
this.
didn't know that he
I
voices
didn't
someone
know
in
that.
every single movie. Give me a movie. Actually, wait, don't because I don't know all of them.
Cars.
Cars, he voices the big truck that falls asleep on the highway, and then
Oh, Mac.
yes, Mac.
Oh,
Oh,
Or the
wow.
Lion King. Or is it only Pixar?
It's only Pixar.
Oh, okay. Then Toy Story.
The piggy bank, Ham.
Oh yeah. What the fuck am I thinking?
Okay.
Hold on. Wait.
Penguin.
Hold on. Coco. What is he voicing Coco?
Dude, I don't. It's probably a dead person. I don't remember because he's
Wow.
like more hidden in the newer movies. Because
That's
in Inside
racist.
Out, in stop. What? Okay. Next segment.
Wow. Oh, I'm sorry. Are you in
It's
control?
her show now.
Are
It's
you in
her.
control? Oh,
Next
okay.
segment.
You know what? Let's just change the podcast name to Mia Podcast.
She
I
can be
think
the
that's
fourth
a
M.
Mia
great
Podcast
idea.
TOC.
She can be the fourth M.
Oh,
Oh,
really does think
M&M&M&M&M&M&M.
Let's
Let's just get all the M names. All right, let's. All right, Matt.
All right, Mia. As I said before, you have a great voice. You can act and you can teach.
Thank
I want you
so
to tell
much.
us how you really found out that you could sing. Were you in the shower and you just decided to hit that high note one day, or did you have to practice?
So, like I said before, like I watched a lot of like movies where the characters sing in them when I was younger. So, Little Mermaid was my movie when I was little. So, Part of Your World was probably one of the first songs I learned to sing. And then I had a lot of CDs that I would listen to when I was younger of like kids movies and like kids songs. So like I would sing in the car and then I would like just sing around my house. And then I went to a preschool where we did like plays and
For those of you that can't see, she's putting air quotes.
yeah, I did air quotes. So we did plays, and that's where I really realized that I loved doing things on stage, and I thought it was great. And at home, I would do my own little concerts and my own little plays, and then I just sang more and more. I started doing theater classes in 3rd grade, voice lessons in 4th, and then I kind of just built up my knowledge and my craft from there. And then I got to high school, and I started getting into the shows, and it was just really great. And by sophomore year, my vibrato developed, and now I kind of sing like a princess sometimes, and it's really great.
That's
And
awesome.
There goes the
Didn't you
ego. I
quit?
sing just like a princess, you know.
Didn't you quit in 6th grade?
quit
Or
what?
Something like that? A choir or something like that?
Oh my God! How do
Scandal.
you remember that?
Scandal.
So that's kind of bad. It's because I didn't really want to be in our school's choir anymore because I had all of my classes and my schedule was just crazy. So I didn't want to stay an extra day after school in middle school. I stayed for band, but I didn't stay for choir because I had the voice lessons. So that is why I quit. But it wasn't like anything about like the program. It was just I didn't want to
I remember
have that much stuff.
I remember back in my middle school, it was cool to join the band. Like me and like Alec Martin and all of us. I played the flute. And I
No
played the
way.
clarinet, I played the saxophone. I played anything.
Matt,
I
can you play
remember
flute
that-
one day for the podcast?
I have a flute, and I swear to you, I
Our
have a
special
flute.
guest is Matthew Watkins, and he's gonna play a flute for us for 40
So-
I used to play the trumpet.
So like
And-
one at a time, me and my friends would go up to the teacher and we'd be like, "Hey man, we quit." And Mr. Carl would look at us and be like, "No, you don't." And I remember watching my best friend go up to him and saying, "I quit," and he goes, "No, you don't." And Alec goes, "Yeah, I think I do." Like,
No.
and then somebody got sick, and you know how the bass clarinet is like really huge.
Yes.
I played that in the 4th grade. I wasn't barely 5 foot in the 4th grade.
Wow.
When I tell you my throat hurt for a month after that,
Bro, I don't even know how you had access to a bass clarinet. Mark, put
Yeah.
up a picture of a bass clarinet during this.
that thing is huge.
Bam! Bass clarinet.
I once had a dream that I played the bass clarinet in marching band, but I didn't know any of the music or where I was supposed to go on field, and it was a really bad dream.
So later on in my music career, I stopped in like the 5th grade. I like, you know, when you like start to like, so the class starts and you start to understand stuff, and then later on stuff gets harder, and you're like, wait, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That happened with me in the music. I didn't know what these notes were,
Uh-oh.
so I just started playing random notes that I felt were right.
Hey, what is this, jazz?
I think this is rock. I think I need to be more up tempo.
I wanted to do drums, he never let me.
One
Oh,
song I
because Matt
really
on
want.
drums is like a panic. I don't know what I was
Reminds
trying to
me-
say there, but
He'd probably be like the guy from Whiplash. Just. One song I really wanted to play, but my music teacher was like, "Nah, you can't do this song." Was "The Hall of the Mountain King." All right. There was this Minecraft video from
okay.
Smack a Cow?
All right.
from Smack a Cow, and it was like the villager one where they were trading for like a healing potion.
Oh, that.
And I was like, dude, that song. Yeah, you remember that?
No.
Well, anyway, the song in the background was "The Hall of the Mountain King," and I loved that. That was one of my favorite classical pieces. I asked him if I could have the sheet music for that, and he was like, "No, you can't do it. You can't do this."
I love him though.
But why? Mr. Schaefer was cool.
He was great. I love him so much.
That's
Yeah,
funny.
I liked him. I liked his stories. They were
Were funny.
They were a bit weird. I will say that.
The
but,
band programs in
they were
the middle
memorable.
schools were so different.
Yeah, they were.
Like
Something about my school is like our school did plays, we did choirs like every month we had
Really?
something.
We never did plays.
We had
I
assembly
heard
like
I heard Toto was very like not good in terms of the music program.
No, that was Wes Patterson.
Yeah.
Really?
Because
Wait,
our
no.
fucking
Yeah.
music teacher. All right, let me tell you a story.
No, Mr.
Before
Schaefer.
Mr. Schaefer was around, there was this mean old black woman.
Oh, here we go.
Oh.
She liked me though.
Okay, hold
Yeah,
on.
but she was such a fucking asshole to everybody. It was just like, she was so bad at her job. She was so bad at her job, and she got fired one day because she told a student to go fuck herself. And on top of that, she held one of the fourth grade classes back during a fire drill.
Jeez. That's
Which
not
is
good.
dangerous.
Yeah, like
Yeah, but I just heard that Toto like is not very uninvolved. Like they don't do a lot.
Well, maybe more so now. I don't know what it was like back then.
so
I
total
know.
of back when I went was honestly looking back at it, we did a lot. We had our own YouTube channel where everybody from 5th grade up had to be part of making videos with
wow.
with a guy named Mr. Darius.
T-News?
If you were part of the what?
T-News?
It was called Total Broadcast News. The videos
Yeah.
are still up. The videos are still up from when I was in
TBN.
3rd grade.
No, I can't even tell you how many times my friends and I have gone back into those videos and
Yep.
tried to find videos of like you guys, especially like Brian. But like we've
yeah.
gone back to look at all of them.
Oh, God.
Those are fun. And honestly, thinking back to it, it's still like now that I think about it, I still act the same way around videos. It's pretty cool. But going back to the music program, I think we were really good. You know, our superintendent used to play the guitar at our events. Our teacher used to play with us. His son was a good guitarist, so he something really crazy about Totola, we produced our own play for 8th graders.
Yeah.
That was really cool. And I never was part of it in my 6th, 7th, but my 8th grade year, I was stage crew.
Oh.
And how was that?
I would stay after school. We would drill the holes because we had a wood shop back then.
What?
back in the day.
Mhm.
Are you kidding?
We had a wood shop.
That's awesome.
That was the coolest teacher. That was the coolest teacher I've ever had in Mr.
Oh,
Macy.
jealous. I always wanted to have that class.
We didn't have shit, did we, Mia? We had a cafeteria.
No, we did not.
We had a cafeteria.
We had a
We
cafeteria.
had a cafeteria. And
I
you
made
walked
this
in,
stuff.
it was just like, that's all we had to show off. It was
Wow.
that, and then like the 8th grade science fair. That was the only time anyone ever
The
saw it.
science fair.
We didn't even have a
The
science
science
fair.
Oh, listen, our science fair was pretty cool, actually. I'm not gonna lie. But in 5th grade, I actually made a working hoverboard. That actually lifted me up. So
I
I'm
remember that.
basically a
Oh my
genius.
god, you were the project that everyone wanted to go to.
Yeah, because
Yes, I remember that.
me and Alvaro Garcia, we made a.
Alvaro
working
was your
hoverboard.
partner? That's so funny.
Yeah.
Wow.
I remember.
My 8th grade science fair sucked.
Wait,
Oh.
I don't
Nobody
think
wanted
we
to
have
come
a
talk to
science
me.
fair.
You guys didn't have a science fair
I
in
don't
Little,
think we did.
Little Falls?
If there's any Little Falls viewers, comment below if we had a science fair, because I can't remember.
You want to know what you probably heard about
That's a pretty
Totola
memorable
programming
thing.
sucks?
What?
The art program sucked.
No, that's
the
not what I
art
heard.
program was terrible.
Our art teacher was fucking high and drunk. Every
Oh,
single
here we
day of
go.
the Goddamn.
Wow. Hi.
We had a
I'm
great art
lit
teacher
and dank.
up until my 8th grade year. And something that staples your time at 8th grade about your 8th grade year is you would draw any cartoon you want, and it would be hung on the science fair night all around the thing. It was half art show, half science fair, right?
Mhm.
That's so nice.
So
A little bit of both.
So the 8th graders were there showing everybody their science fair, and their photos were hung up. My 8th grade year, the lady retired. Good for her, glad. But this new lady comes in and says, we are no longer going to do that fun project.
Oh no.
That's
So when I tell you I was heartbroken,
Oh.
And we painted mountains after mountains after mountain after. Oh my god, it was so bad. It was so bad.
I used to love
see-
art. I used to love painting and drawing and everything. And actually, in 5th grade, my teacher, Miss Fayu, she retired after my 5th grade year, but I loved her. She I guess she saw potential in me, and she let me have access to not only the white paper, but the shadowing pencils and all the crazy tools.
Wow.
And she would let me
Lucky
free
you.
draw instead of work on the projects as well. But then after she retired, we juggled a couple. The one that's there now is Miss Henneberry, and she's a wonderful teacher. I think I had her for 2 years. But they didn't, they just treated everyone the same because they were new. They didn't know anybody, And when you're close to retiring, you have a little more freedom too, because you don't really care what happens, I guess. So you're not gonna get in trouble because you've been there for so long. You're not getting in trouble for letting a kid basically not do any work. But they didn't let me do any of that, and then I lost all my artistic talent with drawing. It makes me sad.
Mia, do you want to explain our art teacher?
No, I'm gonna let you do that if you would like to.
I would love to. All right.
Sounds controversial. Should we dodge it?
We might have to. That's why I threw it to Mark.
Dodge it. We're dodging.
All right, fine. She was just a crackhead. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
Well,
Next segment.
Mia, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. You
Our
cannot keep
podcast.
calling these shots. You cannot do this. We're not gonna have you back on if you keep acting like this.
You know what? You know what?
Listen. This next segment, we're gonna talk about the Little Mermaid play.
Oh, Matt muted. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't want to be muted.
Well, then maybe you should watch it now.
Now, from my understanding, I know you guys are very excited for that play, the spring play.
Was
Very
it?
excited.
Is it a play or a musical?
It's a musical.
It is a musical.
You fool.
Okay, so the spring musical, because one day in Good Morning Hornet, we had that Miss Roberts made this promo, and she had the music of the play you were gonna do,
Oh, yeah.
and my job was to hand Mark Huggins
And you messed it up, by the way.
I didn't mess it up.
Yeah, you did.
It got
I
messed up.
handed it to.
It wasn't anyone's fault, but it did get messed up.
All right, well, my bad, but. Anyway, I handed you the note, and you guys were so excited to see the theme, and now it's been postponed. So how do you guys feel about that?
Mia.
So we were very, very excited because Mark and I, we really, really had our hearts set on this show. Mm-hmm. And to find out that was the show that was chosen was just so amazing.
And we really
so that's
fought
why we
for
were
it.
very excited.
We really fought for
What
it.
happened?
Too. We fought
We
for it
did.
a lot.
We fought for it.
Miss Shu did not want to do it. It was on the bottom of her list. And we just persuaded her. We were persistent, and she ended up letting us do it. And we were so happy.
Yeah, so go ahead.
It's been postponed to a later date, so you guys are still going to do it. It's just
Yes,
that
our-
we won't
our-
do it planned.
Yeah, our crew, our staff, they are very adamant that we're going to do it no matter what. We raised $5,000 in funds for the show. Mm-hmm. So that's one of the things that I think is securing the show for us, but they don't want to drop it. There are some schools that their musicals are just done. They didn't even get to perform it for anybody. But our staff, our teachers, they believe that it will get done, whether it's the end of May, but it's more likely for it to be June or later in the summer, which isn't a bad thing. But as long as it still happens, I'm still going to be happy. Mark, I don't know what you want to say about it.
Yes, because we are still going to do it no matter what. And even if it's in the summer, we're going to advertise it. And everyone listening, you all better come and see the play because
Please.
It's going to be amazing.
I mean, a lot of work goes into stuff like that. I remember last year you guys did the Addams Family, and
Yes.
It was a clearly high budget. Everything was very well done, very well made.
Thank you.
And I was excited to see the sets, and especially since you guys raised $5,000, you guys got a nice little budget there.
Yes, it's
So,
great. I'm so excited.
I was excited.
Costumes.
I was excited to see how you guys were going to interpret it, but sadly, Mr. Coronavirus decided to kick that in the ass.
Well, luckily
but
for
Yes.
you'll
Kicked
still be
our
able to see
senior
it.
year in the ass.
what happened?
What,
Kicked
Matt?
our senior year in the ass.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
But as far as I'm concerned, you guys are not going to let it take you down, and
And-
you guys are going to do it no matter what.
And you're still going to get to see it, Mark.
Exactly. You're still going to
And
go.
I'm
Yeah.
still going to have
Record
to
it.
produce it,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
set up and everything.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
Because-
Weapons boot is off by now.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
But guys, no, Tech Week is so much fun. Like, I remember last year, everyone having a blast, from the cast to the crew to PVTV. Everyone loved it, and everyone had such a great time. Okay, so Tech Week is the week before and of a show. So it's Sunday, maybe Saturday, all the way through the closing night of Saturday. The 3 show dates, and then all the days before. Like, there's going to be lights, there's sound, there's costume, there's everything.
Not cameras, but...
Yes,
it's
technically.
basically where
I start setting up 2 days before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's basically where everything is already done, and now we're just like, we're running the show, we're putting the lights up, we are putting all the sound equipment up, and we're just making it like performance ready, basically. It's all the it's Tech Week, short for technical. It's all the technical stuff, you know.
It's really fun for all of us, like the whole crew. Like, we always have such a great time, which is why I wanted to experience that with you guys, because it would have been so much fun, and it still will be, because it's still happening. But
hopefully, Mia's been really depressed about this, but she doesn't understand.
I'm very, very upset about it.
I have a question for Huggins.
Okay.
Going back to the holiday show.
Yeah.
How did it feel when you dressed up as Santa and tricked all the little kids thinking Santa was here and having them flock to you like birds?
Well, okay. It was, I was very nervous that they were gonna, like, not think it was actually Santa. I don't know why, I just kept feeling like I was
you don't
gonna
have
get
the
caught.
big belly.
Yeah, well, I had a lot of pillows in there. I just kept getting scared that I was
Not
gonna,
gonna
like,
lie,
mess up
I
and
didn't
get
think
caught.
Santa was there for a second.
You what?
I didn't think Santa was there for a second.
Well, you're also...
You almost had me fooled.
You're also at least 13, so...
At least.
You hopefully would know that I'm not Santa.
Take off
but no, it was a lot of fun. It was really great. It was a little awkward because, like, I'm not the best at talking to little kids yet, I guess. I mean, especially when I don't know them. Like, I'm good with my little cousins. I'm good with my little cousins, you know what I mean? But, like, when I don't know them, it's more rough. But it was a lot of fun. Yeah.
Did anyone else hear Mia's ego again?
Yeah, she was like,
I am.
I'm good at kids. I'm good at talking to kids.
I didn't say that.
He did. I heard it.
No, I didn't.
All right.
Well, it's on recording, so...
Yeah.
She did say that.
Mia, we like to end off every episode with a secret question.
Oh, yes.
And so our secret question today, which it was all right. So, in Cars, we were talking about Pixar earlier. In Cars, there are 2 characters, okay? There are 2 characters who are groupies for Lightning McQueen.
Oh my god, I know exactly where this is going.
What do you think of the innuendo of you-know-what with their headlights?
I think it was clever. I think it was really smart. But it flew over my head as a kid.
Wow.
I had no idea. How do you think I was supposed to know what it was actually?
Do you feel scarred?
So basically, do I feel sorry for what?
Do you feel scarred after knowing what it means?
Oh, scarred? No.
I don't even know what we're talking about.
No, so basically...
Okay, you can explain to me.
In Cars, Lightning McQueen has a couple, like, groupies or, like, fans who are, like, younger girls, and they go ka-chow, and they flash him with their headlights.
Yeah, they put their headlights on, but it's supposed to be
like a little flash type thing? Like a little, you know...
Yeah, exactly.
You know, because if you think about the...
It doesn't really bother me. Thinking back on innuendos like that, like, I think they're funny. I think they're meant for the adults who are watching the movie, and it keeps it entertaining because it's not inappropriate unless you think it is, and once you think it is, then it's really funny. But
right. All right.
It never really bothered me. Is that my secret question?
That's your secret question.
Go Cars.
All right, well.
I would like to thank Mia for being our 4th guest on the M&M&M podcast. I'm having a great time if you guys are too.
Yeah.
Again, thank you, Mia.
Thank you so much.
Thank you guys.
You did great.
Thank you guys so much. I was looking forward to this. Like, this was so great. It made my whole week.
Made our night too. Hashtag arm out the sling. Hashtag
arm out the sling. Yes. Wait, shout out to Juliana, Gina, and Aaliyah because we do the watch parties every time one of these goes up. So yay.
Now that you told everyone you do the watch parties, you have to invite everyone. So real smooth.
Watch party.
They're not going to be...
hashtag I'm Mark Sling. Hashtag follow us on Instagram at M&M&M_the_podcast.
Yes.
And get our last video to at least 43 views.
28.
Have a good night.
You have to get
43.
You have to get it to 43 views. Episode 3 with Gina.
No.
Yes.
Please do not. But thank you and goodbye.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you.